Thorns and Tulips. Act 1. An unusual customer. Every Sunday morning, a sleek black luxury car parks outside Bloom and Vine. 3 men in expensive suits step out. Customers immediately scatter. Then, Damien enters. Silent, expressionless, perfect posture. He walks to the counter. I need peonies. Elliot smiles brightly. Oh, they're for someone special? My grandmother. Elliot beams. I knew it. Damien blinks. You don't seem like a red rose guy. You look like someone who secretly buys pastel flowers. I was right, wasn't I? Maybe. Elliot carefully wraps the bouquet. You should smile more. I smile. No. I do. Nope. Marco quietly whispers. He's right, boss. Damien glares. Marco immediately looks away. Before leaving, Grandma Rosa calls Damien. Did you remember my flowers? I have them. Ask the florist if he's single. Damien freezes. Grandmother. I heard that. Elliot laughs. Act 2. Flowers everywhere. Every week, Damien returns. Sometimes for roses. Sometimes lilies. Sometimes orchids. Elliot notices. You really love your grandmother. Damien simply nods. She's my family. Grandma Rosa insists on meeting the florist. Elliot visits her house. Instead of tea, she hands him old photo albums. Oh, look how adorable Damien was. Damien immediately reaches for the album. Grandmother. He cried because a butterfly landed on him. He also wanted to become a veterinarian. And grandmother. Elliot laughs so hard he nearly falls off the sofa. It's the first genuine laugh Damien has heard in weeks. He can't stop staring. Later, Grandma Rosa whispers, You like him. I don't. You've been looking at him for 20 minutes. I was observing. You were admiring. Marco quietly walks out of the room. I don't get paid enough for this. Act 3. Community chaos. Elliot organizes the town's annual flower festival. Everyone volunteers. Even Damien. Against his better judgment. His men are forced to help. One bodyguard ends up arranging bouquets while another reluctantly hands out balloons to children. Marco sighs. I joined the mafia. To inflate balloons. Damien tries gardening. He accidentally destroys an entire flower bed. Elliot gasps dramatically. My daisies. I'll pay for them. You can't buy emotional damage. I literally can. No. Despite the mishaps, Damien genuinely enjoys helping. For the first time in years, people smile when they see him instead of running away. Act 4. Trouble blooms. Victor Leone notices Damien's weekly visits to the flower shop. He assumes Elliot is Damien's greatest weakness. Victor's men vandalize Bloom and Vine overnight, smashing windows and destroying flowers. Elliot arrives the next morning and is devastated. Damien quietly surveys the damage. He doesn't yell. He doesn't threaten. He simply says, Fix everything. Within hours, Damien's crew has the shop repaired, cleaned, and fully restocked with fresh flowers. The neighborhood watches in amazement as intimidating mobsters carefully carry roses, tulips, and hydrangeas instead of weapons. When Victor's involvement is uncovered, Damien confronts him. Rather than sparking a bloody war, Damien exposes Victor's crimes to his own allies and cuts off his criminal network. Victor loses his influence and is forced to flee the city. Elliot realizes Damien's strength isn't just his power, it's the lengths he'll go to protect the people he cares about. And weeks later, the flower festival finally opens. The streets overflow with colorful blooms. Children laugh. Music fills the square. Grandma Rosa wins first prize for her roses. She proudly announces, My grandson watered them. Damien quietly mutters, Twice. Elliot grins. I knew you had a green thumb. I killed your daisies. You've improved. As the festival winds down, Damien approaches Elliot with a bouquet. This one's for you. Elliot looks surprised. What occasion? You've spent months making everyone else's days brighter. He offers the flowers. I thought someone should do the same for you. Elliot's smile softens. So, does this mean you're asking me on a date? Damien nods once. If you'll say yes. I've been waiting for you to ask. Grandma Rosa cheers from across the plaza. I told you he'd figure it out. Marco groans. I lost the office betting pool. Elliot slips his hand into Damien's. So, where are we going? Damien smiles, a rare, warm smile reserved only for him. Somewhere with flowers. Elliot laughs. I think I know just the place. As they walk through rows of blooming tulips beneath strings of glowing festival lights, their playful bickering continues, proving that even the toughest hearts can bloom with a little patience and the right bouquet.